with another shade of blue. Random, probably the most random episode we've ever done.
100%.
Yep.
100,000. I get to shave the beard now. The beard gets to go. The must everything gets to go. I get to get clean shaved. I had the playoff beard going. That's
Also,
gone.
you were doing the Justin Turner. You didn't want to shave until you won it
I didn't want to shave
or
until
lost.
all lost. Yeah, I knew it was
Mhm.
gonna lose eventually, so I just had it going. Now it's time to let it go. Get nice and cleaned up and everything, and prepare
You
for
know what?
baseball season.
I'm not that superstitious anymore. I'm really not. I used to be really
No,
bad.
right?
I
It's not
think
worth it.
the thing was with me. I think when you think about it, that's when it happens. Like
Yeah, I
superstition.
agree. I
So
agree.
I kind of I don't think about it no more. Like they're fun, but just don't think about it.
Yeah, just let it
You'll
happen.
be all right.
Let it go. Let it happen. The same thing, like you said, you want to see the Niners win. I seen my Giants win in my with my own eyes. I seen them win 2 in my lifetime. Win 4. I need to see my Mets win the World Series with my own eyes, and the Knicks. Seeing the Rangers win. I need the Knicks, which is gonna never happen in my lifetime, and I need to see the Mets win something. Because I was born in '85, so they won in my lifetime. Just I didn't see it. So
You got about another 65 years. If you guys don't do that, that's like some Boston Red Sox curse shit. They have to
yeah,
win it at least once in their lifetime.
ah
You
man,
know,
look, my dad was born in '67, and they won it twice in his lifetime from 1967. So yeah, when's the last time they won? 1972. That's what 72, 82, 92, 2000, 2000. Damn, 50 years, 51 years now, man. It's a 50th anniversary. Jeez Christ.
yeah, I don't know what happened today with you guys, man. Man, I was going for you guys, but what happened there?
Right off the top, they defer. They kick the ball. They just came smoking down the field. Put it this way: by the time I went to the bodega, came back, Jalen Hurts was already 6. I couldn't find the channel because I never watched TV in the living room, so I was
Mhm.
watching. No one was here; it was just me. So I was trying to. I couldn't find the
Oh, you
channel.
watched it by yourself.
Yeah, I watched it. Well, my dad was on the phone for the first 2 touchdowns, and then we bailed. So we try. Usually, we stick together throughout the game, and it works usually. But all superstitions were blown away, taken away. So by the time I threw the remote, I said I can't find the channel. So by the time I entered the room here, they already down 14-0, right off the top.
Is that when
So
I had already texted you?
who?
I already texted you, right? I was like, oh, I sent the
Yeah,
emoji.
yep, yes you did. And then I had my Eagles friend, Jose. He was bothering me. I said, "Oh, congratulations!" I said, "Now
Oh,
you
he's
get to
talking shit.
yeah." And I said, "Congratulations! Now you get to lose to the 49ers." So
That's the thing I
and
don't do when it's me and it's when it's my teams against like one of my good friends or family and we're beating them or they're beating us.
yeah,
I don't text them and talk shit.
but they're Eagle fans, bro. There's no morals. There's no standards. There's no compassion. These people are horrible. So that's and Jose is a nice guy, whatever. But how you gonna be a Philly fan? You never been to Philly. I don't know. But anyway, these people are terrible. He's a big shit talker. Even when the Eagles suck, he talks shit. So they the only team I ever see live off of one Super Bowl. But anyway,
Fly,
that
Eagles,
that
fly.
yeah, well, the Fly Eagles fly. They suck all the time. They fucked us over. First of all, they fucked us over in 2020. Or was it the last time they had that COVID season? They sit Jalen Hurts the last game of the season. If they win, we get in. We win the division. They decide all of a sudden Jalen Hurts needs a rest day. The last game of the season, they tank. The Redskins at the time or the football team wins and wins the division. That because we beat the Cowboys that week to win the division. They said, and so we lost that there because of them. Then during the draft, they know we're taking Devontae Smith. They know it. They jump ahead and trade with the Cowboys, which you know what?
Oh yeah.
I kind of hope that fucks the Cowboys all up in a way. They deserve that. The Cowboys say, yeah, you know what? We'll swap spots with you so you could take Devontae Smith and leave the Giants with no weapons. We end up with Kadarius Toney. He ended up being a psychopath. He's crazy. He wears some hood on his thing. He looks weird. His eyes are bulging. He never plays. He got like some country accent you can't understand. Y'all, Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what the hell he's saying. My dad said maybe he has some sugar in his tank or whatever. But anyway, we end up stuck with him. He gets traded. And now, so the Eagles just fuck us all the time. In my lifetime, it's weird. Like up until like my early 20s, we own them. Then from like 2006 on, we just can't beat those motherfuckers. I don't know what it is. My whole childhood, we destroyed them. There was time we won like 13, 14 in a row against them. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what the hell happened, and we just can't beat them anymore. So
that's crazy.
I hate that franchise with a passion. I don't know how any normal Giant fan can hate the Cowboys more than the Eagles. I just don't fathom it. I don't know how you can hate the Cowboys.
You think as you being a Giants fan, you guys should hate the Eagles more than the Cowboys?
1,000%. It's not even close. Not even close. Not even close. It's not even a debate.
Because you guys have the rivalry, and outside of that, like here in California, everybody hates the Cowboys. Unless you're a Cowboys fan. Yeah,
but look at right. Everyone in general hates the Cowboys unless you're a fan. But New York and Philadelphia, like right next to we're neighbors. So it's like it's just us. They have a horrible city. They suck. They're trash. They smell. I don't know how a Giant fan can see. Like my dad sometimes like, no, I hate the Cowboys more, dude. No way in hell. Think of all the pain they give us. That damn the miracle at the Meadowlands. All we had to do was just kneel on the ball. The game is over. They decide.
Or kick that one to Deshaun Jackson.
Well, yeah. Well, Tom Coughlin's in the middle of the field screaming and yelling before the guy catches the ball. But before that, Herm Edwards, all we need to do was just kneel on the shit. They decide, you know what? Let's get cute and run a play. He draws back. I think, he got stripped. It lands in Herm Edwards' lap, and he runs it back for a touchdown to win the game. We're up 31-7 with 7 minutes left in the game, and we lost that game.
What the hell? That was the miracle in what?
Miracle in the Meadowlands, part 1 and part 2. There's 2 parts to that story. So then,
I've heard of that. I've heard that title.
Yeah, Miracle in the Meadowlands. Oh yeah, 2 times. Then 2008, Plaxico. Where were we at the time? We were 11-1. And the crazy thing, we're defending champions first of all. Then we're 11-1 the next season. Only team we lost to was the Browns in week 4. We were unstoppable. Plaxico Burress decides he's going to go out. He shoots himself in the leg. We still get the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Eagles come into town. They beat us to knock us out of the playoffs as the number 1 seed. It's just been nightmare after nightmare.
You guys were 11-1 at one point?
11-1, yeah.
So what were their record? They must have been pretty good too then.
The Eagles, they were a wild card. We were the first seed, so we had to bye. And then I don't know what seed they were. I think they were the 6th seed. Same as us. So the Giant fans are like, oh, it's payback time. No, dude. It's not. Not against that team. We have no weapons at all. Can you name, other than Saquon Barkley, other than Daniel Jones, anyone else as a wide receiver? Richie James cannot catch anything. He's wide open for a touchdown. There's no one 30 yards near him. He pops one out.
The one today.
Yeah. This is what.
Yeah, I saw that play too. I saw that one play, but you guys were already down by a lot, man.
Yeah, still catch the damn ball, bro. So that's done.
Been a 50-yard touchdown there.
Yeah. So
you guys got Richie James from us and Matt Breida.
I like Breida though. Breida could play. I like him. We don't use him enough. I don't think. I think we don't use him enough. So we have no tight. I mean, I like Bellinger, whatever. We have no tight ends. We working on the line. I love our quarterback. We have no wide receivers at all.
So, but that's how you guys played last week, though.
And we rocked them,
right? Because you guys had. I told you, Danny Dimes. He was running it like he was Saquon Barkley.
But this game, he didn't.
Yeah. So what happened there? It was a different game plan.
Yes,
obviously.
100%. Every time, like it's like they always are. Oh, he can't run that much. Oh, but it's cool when Josh Allen's running like crazy, Jalen Hurts is running like crazy, Lamar Jackson. So you're gonna keep protecting
But
him.
they go down though. Danny Dimes, he was freaking running into people and shit. I was like, he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, well, fuck it. All season's on the line. You get hurt, you have all year to rest. It's the end of the line. Let's go. I seen Trevor Lawrence literally bull rush the dude today. Knock the cheap guy on his ass.
Yeah. I saw that play.
Come on. Stop protecting Danny Dimes. Let's go. Man up. I'm sick of it. And Wink Martindale, I love our defensive coordinator. I like Wink. The playoffs, he just all this soft coverage. So he went from a press man, blitz guy, all in your face, and then he just in the playoffs, even against the Vikings, he just soft coverage, just chilling back. Dude, get in these fucking guys' faces, bro. We're Big Blue. Let's go. You know, it's like they just completely let me down today. It ruined my whole Sunday. I mean, my whole Saturday. That shit was whack. And I watched it alone.
Yeah, that's why I didn't text you that much about it because I knew because it was out of hand from the gate. So
but you know what? I feel bad for you guys that want to watch a good football game. You know, you guys are not fans of the Giants and the Eagles. You just want to see a good football game. It's the playoffs. Me, I turn it off. I start phone watching after a point. I've been watching Giants my whole life. I know how this story ends. I turn it off. All around the country, they just want to watch football. So now you got to sit and watch this bullshit. So
that's sad, yeah. You know, that's how it is sometimes with our damn teams, right?
I can't wait for you guys to beat the Cowboys later on and then to knock the Eagles out.
And folks at home, he's saying later on because it's about 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Where he's at right now.
For me, game time like right around the corner. So it is what it is, but something tells me I'm gonna be watching. See, now this is the thing. Now, I feel bad if you guys do go to the Super Bowl and I'm there. It's gonna be rough if something bad happens. You know, like, or how about if I'm not really pulling for you guys? Because like my wife, she told me, she said, look, whatever team you guys are going for. So if you're in the Super Bowl going against whatever, I have to wear 49ers jersey. I said, baby, I can't do that. I'm not rocking no 49er gear, but I'll pull for him. But I'm not wearing 49er stuff. I can't. But
no.
That was her idea. She's like, oh, you know, we'll show up and support his team with 49er stuff.
I thought you were about to say something else. I thought you were going to say when you come to watch it with us and we start losing the Super Bowl, if we get to the Super Bowl, God willing, and we start losing, you're going to be like, oh, shit. And what's Jared going to do now? I'll probably cry in front of you.
I'm nervous in both ends. Like, you know, I don't know. Or how about deep down, I'm going for the Chiefs or something like that. And now, you understand, you're my brother. So it's like.
You can't go for the Chiefs.
The Chiefs only have, what, one Super Bowl? So it's a numbers game at this point, bro. I can't have you guys jumping too far ahead.
Well, that's how it is already. That's how I think too.
It's 5-4 right now.
The only fucking the Steelers pass us up.
What is the Steelers? 6, right?
They got 7.
7, really?
Yep.
And the Patriots have 7.
I think the Patriots got 6.
6. Yes.
Yeah. Because I remember when the Steelers had 3 with Bill Cowher.
Let me see. They had 6.
And also, folks at home, if my voice sounds dry, it's because I'm getting over a cold. I'm feeling a little better now, but it's just still
the flu. Yeah,
still a little dry.
No, they have 7.
The flu. It was just like it was like a phlegm thing.
I mean, you've been dealing with that for a while?
The past 4 days, because I love the weather. I love outdoor shit. So we've had big storms for a while here.
Here too. It's been
pouring rain, and I was out there recording videos out there, getting all soaked and cold. I'm trying to make videos and shit.
Geographic and all that.
I got damn cold.
I seen that doing your National Geographic. No, they have 6. They have 6.
Oh, the Steelers have 6.
2009, 2006, 1980, 79, 76, and 75. Damn. So in the 70s, they were killing it.
Yeah, they're the team of the 70s, and then we were the team of the 80s.
And then I know the Packers have 4 or 5 with us.
I want to say they have shit. I forget.
Let me see.
My bad. Sorry.
No problem. Let me see. They have 4 Super Bowls. So we're tied. Yeah, we're tied with the Packers, and you guys are right. So it's the Steelers, it's the Steelers and Patriots, you, Packers, and Giants.
So the Packers and Giants are tied with us with 5.
Tied with 4.
We got 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're ahead of us. It's the Steelers, Patriots, then you guys, then us and the Packers.
I could have swore there was another team with 5. No?
Well, no, I don't think so. When you think about those, you know what's weird though? I don't count the Patriots like a legacy franchise for some reason. Like it's us, the Packers, and the Steelers.
Like a dynasty?
Yeah, like I don't not that like a legacy. Like the Bears, I'll put the Bears in there too. The Bears, Packers, Giants, 49ers. Like I don't count the Patriots. I know they won a lot or whatever. I don't count them in that group when you think about it. Right? Like I don't think about them as like a dynasty, like a blue blood franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I think of like teams like that, I think of the 49ers, the Giants, Cowboys.
Cowboys. That's what we're forgetting. The Cowboys. We're forgetting the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. That's what we forgot.
I think the Cowboys have 5.
I think they have 5. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Yeah.
They have 5. We forgot them. That's the team that was missing. Yeah, the Cowboys. I think about them. Like that's who I don't think about the Patriots, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't think about the Chiefs, teams like that. Even though the Chiefs are kind of like a legacy brand, but they haven't won enough.
Yeah, they're scary, but they look kind of mediocre today. I know Mahomes got injured, but I don't know. They looked beatable.
They haven't looked great to me all season. They haven't really looked great to me. There's something off there. I don't really like their squad so much, but they win.
It's their defense, huh? Their defense ain't there.
Their defense is not there. And they have all old defensive coordinator Steve Spags, Super Bowl champion with the Giants. So, yeah, it's not there. There's something off with their defense or something. And then Mahomes, every once in a while, he make a stupid mistake. And you're like, what are you doing? But today, he battled. He battled today. I hate
listening to games when either Chris Collinsworth or Joe Buck calls the Chiefs games. Everything Mahomes does. Oh, that's a miracle. He can do that. Nobody can do that. I'm like, shut the hell up. You know what I mean?
Have a day, Patrick. I'm like, calm down. He jumped through the ball.
He does like a little underarm thing. Oh my God. No one's ever done Brett Favre did that for fucking 15 years.
Yeah, Troy Aikman was like, I seen a lot of football in my day, and I never seen nothing like that. I'm like, dude, he just an underarm throw.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. Get over that shit. He's good, but that shit gets annoying.
Yeah, that's
anyways, what do you got to score tomorrow then? The 49ers and Cowboys. What's the score?
I kind of have a high scoring game.
Really?
I have a feeling it's gonna be a barn burner. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game because your defense been shaky lately, like a little. Well, then again, I keep thinking it has been getting rocked, but it really hasn't. But for your standards, it's been a little bad. I think it's like 30. Yep. I can see like 33-27. You guys.
Man, that's a little too close for comfort there.
What about you?
I was thinking 34-21.
Okay,
like
I can see that too. So because I think you guys are gonna handle. I mean, yeah, I think you guys are gonna handle them pretty good. I'm just being conservative with the scores, but I think you guys can handle them pretty good. And I don't think their defense, because Michael Parsons been MIA. He had a good game. Mahomes and him. The dude farts on the field, and they're like, "Oh, did you hear that? Nobody ever farted like that in my life." Like, yo, bro, calm down. The guy made a tackle, dude. He's another one. They praise him.
And Nick
like,
Bosa is better than him, and they don't talk about Nick Bosa.
they don't talk about Nick Bosa. No.
They hate the Bosa brothers. You know what's funny? They hate the Bosa brothers, and they never talk about the Watt brothers either. They talk about JJ Watt, but the other brothers don't talk about them.
No.
Tell me about
Nope.
those. What should I say? Those good white guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Joey Bosa messed up like crazy. I don't know what the hell.
Well, because he was pissed off. They called that flag for no damn reason on him.
But they've been doing that all game. So many false starts that they weren't calling. Finally, he flipped. He was like, enough.
Yep.
They were getting
And then when he
false
watched
starts
Nick
like
Bosa,
crazy.
Nick Bosa gets held every damn play. They got him in a fucking choke. Shit.
Yes, it's
Every
true.
damn play they got him.
True. Kayvon
no
Thibodeau
flag.
for us is the same way. They have him in choke holds. They don't call it that
Yep.
at all. That's why when he did the Snow Angels on what's his name, Nick Foles, I was happy about that shit. Fuck Nick Foles.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck you. He was like, yo, I like what he said. He said, I'm a savage. I'm not here to pick up quarterbacks after I sack them. So
Yep.
the Giants have a great.
about 34-21.
Okay. I think Purdy's going to have a great game.
And then the Bills and Bengals.
That's an interesting matchup, man. Because you know what, though? The Bengals don't have none of their offensive linemen going right now. So I see Buffalo winning that one.
I think the Chiefs are going for the Bills. Because Mahomes hasn't beat the Bengals in his whole career.
No, Joe Burrow owns him. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can't beat Burrow. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Is it me, or is like there's nothing impressive with Joe Burrow? Because he's another one. He like walks on water. I'm like, he don't really do nothing.
He's like Alex Smith.
Right. Like, I don't know. There's nothing impressive about him to me, man. I don't know. But every time you like, even my dad.
What do they call it? He's a game manager.
Thank you. So I'm not the only one who thinks that.
No, yeah, he's
okay.
He's good, but he's a game manager.
Because even when I brought that up to my dad, he's like, "Are you crazy though, Joe Burrow?" I said, "Joe Burrow's not that. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like maybe I'm biased. I'm so biased that I'm looking at something else, or I just can't give the opponent credit. I guess." But I was like, he don't do nothing for me. Like Mahomes, he does some crazy stuff, but Joe Burrow to me don't really do much. He just like he don't really run.
He's kind of like Justin Herbert. Like he's good, but everybody talks about him. Like he's good, but not as good as people make him seem.
And remember, I was telling you that the last time we did a show, I was like, Justin Herbert ain't looking so hot to me. I'm like, he ain't all that. He makes a lot of mistakes. Come on, dude, you had a 27. You don't lose those games, bro. Come on, that's impossible. I'm sorry, you lose all the quarterbacks.
Real quick.
Come on.
I know you were saying this year all of a sudden, like you were like, I've been telling you about Danny Dimes.
Yep.
How did you feel about his performance today?
I'm really like, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of like, can I be honest with you? I kind of like, after it was like 21-0, I kind of stopped looking and I was just phone watching at that point. But from what I seen, I mean, his numbers weren't awful. He was all right. There's nothing. Okay, so you watched the game probably more than I did. What do you think?
I watched it a little bit.
What
I had it on the whole time, but I was like busy doing other shit too, watching it, do some shit, watch it.
What can any quarterback do with those weapons that he got? The weapons supposedly that he got.
Well, I don't know. For that one play like we were talking about earlier, he had the dude wide open and overthrew him.
Come on. There's nothing he could do. When you have Richie James as your number one receiver, that's not good. I love Richie James. Don't get me wrong, but that's not good. Corey's in the chat talking shit, by the way, because he's a big Cowboy head. Yo, Corey, I love you like you're my big brother. Jared's team's beating you tomorrow. Yeah, on Facebook. Corey, you're my big brother. I love you. Jared's beating you tomorrow. So just to let you know. But Corey's like 7 feet tall. He's a big dude. But anyway, Jared's going to whoop your ass tomorrow.
Listen, make sure if we don't win, make sure you got room for me for the Super Bowl.
Come down to California. Let's go. We got to meet at Jared's house. We're going to California. Taking a West Coast trip.
I don't remember him. I don't remember Corey.
Corey
he's put in a couple times or what?
Yeah, he's always in chat. He's a big Ron guy, though. He loves Ron. He always tells me, when's Ron coming back? Ron's right now is suspended indefinitely. But anyway,
Until further notice.
Until further notice, until he maybe gets a psychiatric evaluation or whatever. But we're gonna keep it. We're doing positive vibes today. What's up? What did he say? Oh yeah. We know you got 5 rings. I know we somehow, Corey. We actually forgot the Cowboys, and that wasn't on purpose. We actually just forgot. I could not. There was one more team. Remember you said it. You're like, there's one more. It was Cowboys.
I was like, I think it's the Cowboys. But yeah.
It was definitely the Cowboys. Come on, man. Free Ron. He said free Ron. Nah, man. Your boy Ron still think the world is flat. So
that's crazy. Is that on my phone it has the subtitles. It's showing what you're saying.
Oh my God. Ron's like that motherfucker.
Technology. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna free Ron. He just gotta go get a psychoanalysis and everything like that. Well, he just gotta get his mind right.
Mm-hmm. But so Saquon Barkley, he's a free agent.
And Daniel Jones.
Oh shit.
And Danny Dice. But you could franchise one of them, and then the other one, they're both coming back. So that's not an issue. If you franchise Saquon Barkley, he's making not a lot of money. He's making decent money, and you spend the rest of the money on Daniel Jones. Now, if they're talking about $50 million for Daniel Jones, we might be drafting a quarterback. I don't know. But then we had such a good year this year where our draft position sucks. So it's one of those things where I don't know what to do. But we're going to bring back Daniel Jones. We're bringing back. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge Saquon Barkley head. That's just me personally. Sometimes I feel like
his breakout year in year 4.
I think he was better in his rookie year.
Was he?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think he was.
Well,
I'm not
said that like last year too. You said I don't.
Remember,
I'm a big fan of him pretty much.
I even converted Ron to the point where Ron was like, you know what, you're right. I kind of want to get rid of Barkley. So I even made Ron change his mind because he was a big Barkley head too. And I said, I don't know, I'm not crazy. I'm not super crazy about Saquon Barkley. I'm just not. I feel like Matt.
That's how running backs are nowadays.
I know.
All running backs are like that. They're like racehorses. You have them good for a couple of years and then get another one.
When I was younger, man, you had that one horse, what they call the cowbell back, and now you ran them to the ground. And running backs lasted longer back in the day. These days, forget about it, man.
Back then you had fucking Shaw Alexanders, Chris Johnsons, stuff like that. Frank Gores. You don't have
Frank Gores, AP. You had even for the Giants, you had Tiki Barber. Tiki. So I remember Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith ran the ball 50 times a game. You had, I remember running backs back then, which is completely different. These days, it's like running back gets tackled twice and he's out for the season. I don't know. I like Barkley. I don't love him. I'm not in love with him. We're good. But I'm not in love with him. Like, I could go without him. If worst case scenario, I could be without Saquon Barkley. And I feel like we'll be fine.
Well, you guys have Matt Breida. If you guys use him more, he's actually pretty good. You guys use him more.
We get to use him more. I'm sure there's some good running backs coming out in the draft. We got Richie James. We could put him back there for spot duty. He'll still he'll somehow drop the ball still. But yeah. But no, I think we're fine. I think they're both coming back. Dexter Lawrence is a beast. And that's another thing I got to give the Eagles credit. Their offensive line is ridiculous. They were just standing the Giants up all game long. The Giants were not pushing no pop, no nothing.
Yeah. Hurts
their
all
offensive line is incredible. All day and night to throw the ball. Their line is incredible. So I give them that. But other than that, they're not so impressive to me. They beat the Giants, big deal.
Yeah, to me too, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to be cocky.
You don't want to join me on the couch
until we actually do face them. You know what I mean?
You don't want to join me on the couch?
Nope, not yet.
No, but you know what? If you guys do make the Super Bowl, I first of all, I'm going to be in your home. So that's number one. And number two, I am, as another shade of blue family and as a brother of mine, I'm gonna be pulling for you guys at least on the outside. Even if I'm not feeling it on the inside, I'm gonna show
You
support on the
can't if we
outside.
go against the Bengals or the Bills or the Chiefs. You can't go for them.
I know you hate the Chiefs.
Why
I
would you
know
go for any of those three teams?
Well, I'll tell you one thing because the Super Bowl 5 and 4, we're still in reach of you guys right now. That's number one. Number two, my first jersey in my lifetime was a Thomas Vanover Kansas City Chiefs red home jersey. I was actually a Chiefs fan till maybe 5 when I really started watching the games, but I loved the Chiefs when I was a kid. So I do have some Chiefs blood going through me. My first jersey was a Chiefs jersey. So, and that's when they sucked. So, I remember Joe Montana playing for the Chiefs. I remember being heartbroken when they lost to the Bills to go to the Super Bowl. That was like 93. So I remember I was a Chiefs guy. So I do have some Chiefs ties. I do. Other than that,
I hate the Chiefs.
I know you do. Now the Bengals, I don't see. I wouldn't mind seeing them win because they never won.
We beat them twice
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl.
And who they lose to? Oh, the Rams, right? It was the Rams. The last time.
Oh, so the Rams too in Super Bowl?
The Rams, yeah, they lost, right? That was the last time they lost, didn't they? That was the Rams. When Joe Burrow lost the Super Bowl game.
Oh, I'm talking about last year, yeah.
Last year, yeah. Last year, yes. And who else? So the Chiefs, Steve Barrett. It's my brother Steve. R.I.P. to Steve Barrett, Buffalo legend. You know him with his Bills. So there's some family involved. But I've got to go for you. We're another shade of blue. We're family here. I guess so. And you know what? I always say, I respect the hell out of 49ers. I don't hate them. My dad says the same thing. He respects the hell out of Niners. So, and I think you respect the Giants. I do. I think you do. So
yeah, because I feel like our teams don't do anything wrong to each other. We're
right.
Teams.
Yeah,
both of our teams are really humble.
Yes, and we're legacy franchises. So a lot of history there. So yeah, I don't have no issue with you guys at all. So yeah, I will pull for you. So, and then if I celebrate and another team is beating you guys, I know my wife is gonna be pulling at me.
If we do get to that Super Bowl though, and you are here, you're gonna see some emotions.
No, I'm gonna be emotional too. Seeing you get emotional.
We'll see.
I can't wait, man. We're getting tickets as soon as possible. There's no if. We will be there. We will be at your house to watch the Super Bowl. There's no doubt about that.
Well, we're gonna be at my uncle's house.
We will be at your uncle's house to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
James gonna be there?
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
You don't do shit.
No, man, James.
He stays at home all the damn time. He's at home.
Come on, James, man.
I mean, maybe if I tell him you're coming over, he'll come out.
Yeah, come on. We'll have some drinks, watch the game.
He'll probably be there. I mean, because the Raiders aren't in there, so he has nothing to lose, So he might. We'll see.
The Raiders are not in the Super Bowl? That's a shocker.
Mm-hmm.
That's breaking news.
I don't want to be too cocky, you know what I mean? But
no, I know. Breaking news.
Either way, we're going to watch Super Bowl.
Either way, we're watching the Super Bowl. We don't know who. You know what sucks, though? It has to be you guys in the NFC because I can't go for the Cowboys or the Eagles, dude. That's the shit that sucks, man. It's like we're like running out of options here. Like in years past, it's like the Rams that say, you know what, I got to go for the Rams here because out of all those teams, I have nothing with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like now I'm in a tight spot.
Because that's your division, both those teams.
Yeah, I hate when guys, but that's with our division. No, dude, I don't care about the division. I don't care. I want them to lose. I don't care if it represents like in baseball. Hey, at least the Braves won. That's the NFC. That's the NL East. I don't care about that, dude. I'm not watching the Braves win another World Series. Man. Come on, let's be real.
He's like, well, we got to go for the AFC, whatever. I'm going for the Chiefs.
I seen that. I seen that. I remember I was dying laughing because I knew you were gonna say something about it, and you're like, dude, but how can you like to go for the Chiefs when they whoop your ass all the time?
And he even went for them too in that Super Bowl when they beat us.
Yeah.
I was pissed off at him. I was like, man, that shit hurt my feelings. He hurt my
It
feelings.
hurt my feelings too, man. I had a great night that night. Me, Ron, everyone, we all got together, watched Super Bowl. We were pulling for the Chiefs. I can't lie. I thought you guys had it. I thought you guys had that shit. I was so pissed off sitting there, and I thought about you.
Saying, man,
I'm like,
I'm scared of the Chiefs, but after watching them play today, they look pretty vulnerable.
right now, the only dominant team right now is you guys. As far as
And the
looking
Eagles.
dominant, yeah, they beat us though. They limped into the playoffs and they beat the Giants. I mean, you guys are definitely the most dominant team still around. How do you feel about the Eagles? If you would have played them tomorrow, what would you think happens?
I think we could beat them.
Me too.
I think we beat them. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man. I really do think our toughest test in the postseason was the Seahawks.
That was a battle too. That first half,
sounds stupid, right? But I really do think that's what it was.
Because you have the
Nice.
history there.
Mm-hmm. I really do think it was the Seahawks, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, I don't want to look too far ahead, but you know, I got to be humble. Knock on wood.
You know what sucks? You know what's crazy? Because I feel you guys the best team in the NFC, but then I remembered the Eagles have home field, so you have to go to Philly.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those fans are horrible. You know, it got so bad. Dexter Lawrence told his mom she couldn't go to the game today. That's how bad it was. That's how bad those people are there. They're awful human beings.
That's crazy.
They got that stupid accent too. They're like, hey, listen, shut up, man. Go clean the garbage off the corner. They got that stupid accent. They talk like New Yorkers.
They're in the championship game now, right?
Yeah. Yep. Waiting the winner of tomorrow.
Well, we'll go there, and if we do make it, then fuck those fans.
Now, it'll be kind of not that it'll be cool. I wouldn't want that, but if both of our teams are knocked out, I feel like it's a stress-free. We will be able to watch the game together stress-free. We could just have fun.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, that would mean the Cowboys or the Eagles in the Super Bowl. So it's like I won't be stress-free because I would have to.
I do like the way you're thinking, but at the same time, too, I'm like, I want my team in there, though, still.
You get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing. Okay.
Because that's what it is. Like sometimes, like when I'm really into the the postseason, I'm like, but then once my team gets eliminated, I'm like, now I can just enjoy it.
Gonna enjoy it, but then again, who's your main rival? Like, who would you say is your main rival that you hate the most in football?
Probably the Chiefs.
Really? Just off that one Super Bowl?
Yeah, and just because I'm telling you, like every little thing Mahomes does, are like, oh, yeah, nobody can do that. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. That's a miracle throw.
Mm-hmm.
It gets annoying.
So now,
it's
if
the
you
Seahawks
guys,
and the Chiefs,
the Seahawks and the Chiefs, not like who else is in your division? You have any like division rivals? That Cardinals.
Well, yeah, the Seahawks, the
Seahawks,
Cardinals,
yeah.
the
Not much
Cardinals, but
you don't view the Packers like rivals a little bit.
The Packers?
Yeah.
No, we always beat them.
Yeah, that's true. We do. Us too. When it comes to the playoffs, we always beat them in the playoffs too. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
see,
yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just the Seahawks and Chiefs.
I think it's going to be stress. I'm in a tight spot because it's going to be stress a little bit for me regardless. Because if you guys in Super Bowl, it's going to be stressful watching you and the emotions. Then if it's not you, it's either the Eagles or the Cowboys. So I'm going to be rooting so hard for that team to lose that I'm going to be. It's like I'm watching a Giants game. Mm-hmm. So either way, it's going to be stressful for me. So
yeah.
Now
and
that's
I'm gonna be pissed off because I'm like, we should have been there.
Should have been there, right? But now, when I see Patrick Mahomes' ankle twist today, I was like, yeah, man, because I need a team to beat one of those teams. In case you guys drop, I need another team to beat one of them. So it's like either the Bills.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm mapping this whole thing out already.
But I'd rather have one of the NFC teams beat the Chiefs because I hate the Chiefs that much.
How about the Bills?
I don't hate them.
No, right? The Bills are like the most neutral. No, the Bengals. The Bengals are like the most neutral team that's left.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would just love to be watching Super Bowl and say you guys are not in it, and it's like 30-0 Bengals over the Eagles. I'd be like, now it's a stress-free Super Bowl. The Bengals, who cares, right? Like
I know what you mean. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I'm mapping this whole situation out. I just need football season to end already, so we can start talking some baseball because this shit is stressful, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And now the Mets have the upper hand finally on the Dodgers, so it's like it's my turn a little bit to kind of bask.
Dodgers are taking a shit. They're taking a shit. I don't know what they're doing.
No, they're making some moves, man. They're making some moves right now. They're getting under the luxury tax, and they're going to go for Ohtani.
Next year, huh?
I think so. It's going to be one of us. I think it's either you or me. We're getting Ohtani. One of our teams is getting Ohtani. I don't think he's going to go to the Giants. Who wants to play there?
I don't think he would go there either.
Play there? It's freezing. Every time you turn on a Giant game, the wind is blowing. You can't get a hit over there. The stadium's cool. You got the glove in the back, whatever. But who wants to play there, dude? I wouldn't want to play.
Old fucking dirty fucking glove. It looks all dirty and old.
Yeah, that fucking jerseys are ugly. It look like Halloween candy or something. Like there's no names in it. Nah, bro. I don't. They got I'm good with them. Who want to play for the Giants, man? I mean, seriously. I would not want to play there, bro. Them and the Padres. Not no more because I like the Padres colors and stuff now. But before, when they had the navy with the white, that stadium sucks. I would not want to play for the Padres or the Giants. And on the MLB The Show, I will always get drafted by one of them. So
before the Padres and Dodgers had that big rivalry, I used to like what was his name? Brandon Giles.
Oh yeah, but he played for the Braves too. Brandon Giles. Yeah, Giles, and he had a brother too. There was two of them. It was the Giles brothers. It was it Brandon Giles? Yeah, the Mark Giles. Yeah,
one for the Padres. Because remember, he was like a short, just really buff dude.
I think he was on the roids, so I think it came out. He was Brian Giles.
Yeah,
Brian Giles, and it turns out he was on roids.
He was just scary looking. I'm like, he's gonna fucking hit a home run every damn game.
I think he was always on that the dip or whatever. Had like the big jaw. Yeah, Brian Giles, and I
was a fan of him. He was short but fucking just big as shit. I'm like, he looks scary.
The same like with the Boones. I didn't like who's the Yankees manager? Aaron Boone. I like the brother that played for Seattle. I liked him. The other Boone. He was a good player too, man. The Boone brothers. Yeah, and I would not want to play for San Francisco Giants. I just don't like to me, if you don't have names in the back of the jersey, that's so corny to me. I hate that.
Don't Yankees?
Yeah, like the Yankees, the Giants, they got no. I remember the Mets tried to do it. They were like, "Nah, dude, that's not working, bro. You put names on the back of your jerseys, bro. Come on." Yeah, that's so corny to me. Yeah. But you guys have a big game tomorrow. Stop Dak Prescott. He's gonna throw you a pick. Just catch the picks. Don't drop the interception. He's gonna throw you one or two. He's gonna
throw a couple.
He's gonna throw a couple of games. Yes.
He's gonna throw a couple picks tomorrow.
And you guys are home, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You got the home field.
3:30. 6:30 your time.
How's the weather? We need
a cold. It should be good.
We need a cold, blistering, windy.
I think it should be good weather tomorrow. Let me see. Santa Clara, 38. It's gonna be about 59, 60 degrees.
Damn. I wanted I was watching that NFC Championship the last time we played, 2011. I didn't realize that weather was awful. It was pouring rain. The field was all messy. Maybe that's why Kyle Williams
against the Saints or
against the Giants and 49ers, 2011, the NFC Championship game with Kyle Williams.
Oh shit!
It was raining that day. The field was filthy. I didn't realize. I forgot how bad the weather was for that game.
I I think I remember because when the ball bounced off the ground and it hit his knee, it left a little mud spot on his knee from the
Yeah,
from the
and I think
rain.
they was zooming in on that. Like, oh yeah, you could see the spot. It was like the bloody sock from Kurt Schilling.
Yeah.
It was like that. So I think you guys will win, and then you guys are gonna beat the Eagles and be in the Super Bowl, and then I'll be there and we'll watch it together. Hopefully
pray.
against like now we're gonna pray right now.
I
Hail
hope
Mary.
so, man.
It'll be nice to have you win a Super Bowl, but then you just won a championship of basketball. Can I get one first? Like, let me get something, then let you
Well,
talk. You
know,
get
I
up all the
mean,
championships,
I always
man.
tell you guys. I always tell everybody. Yeah, the Warriors won the championship. The Dodgers won it. The Kings won it 2 years in the past decade, but they can't. There's nothing compared to the 49ers.
That's your love. It's the Niners. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's your love.
Yep.
49ers.
So
And
the
you
day
guys,
they win Super Bowl, I'm gonna cry like a bitch.
did you cry when the Kings won?
No,
Okay, you just happy they beat. Remember, I think we had an argument that no, we were good. We were good that day, right? I didn't.
for the
flip
Kings.
Uh-huh.
No, we weren't. We weren't good yet.
We didn't argue for that. I thought we argued for that.
We probably did argue. That's what I'm saying. We weren't good yet. We weren't cool with each
No?
other yet. No,
Nah.
we only became cool after the Dodgers lost the World Series in 2016.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh damn! I thought we were good after that. I thought we were good for the. No,
Well, we probably didn't talk shit, but we weren't good.
I think you. I sent a congratulations to you. You said good. It was a good.
It was probably
Stanley
something like
Cup.
that. Yeah.
It was very cordial. It was.
Mhm.
We were united for that.
Yeah. It was
And I
probably
think
something.
when we beat you guys in the NFC Championship game, didn't I? Because we were friends on Facebook already. I think I saw a good game. It was a battle, whatever. I wouldn't want to have lost to anyone else but you guys or whatever. So
Yeah, because I don't remember us talking shit
no,
when it comes to football. It was always mainly the Mets and Dodgers stuff.
And then even that series, what was it, 2015? We were good because remember I was like, listen, it was a hell of a battle. We battled back and forth. I didn't want, because I texted you that day too, and I was like, I sent you a message on Facebook. I was like, it was a hard fought series. So
You talking about the 2016 season with the Dodgers?
With the Mets and Dodgers, in the playoffs, in the divisional round.
Yeah, because that's what it was. That's when we ended our beef.
It was,
you sent
right?
you sent me that big old essay, like a heartfelt message talking about
Heartfelt, man.
when we lost the World Series, and that's what I was like. Yep.
But even when we beat you guys the year before, remember I was like, we were good then still. Remember, we were like, it was a battle. It came down game 5. Right? It was game 5.
I remember that one.
You don't remember that series? The Mets and Dodgers?
I don't remember your message. I do remember I didn't do it on purpose, but I remember for a couple of years in a row, I guess I kept posting about the Dodgers beating the Mets because we kept beating you guys over and over in the regular season.
And
we
then,
beat you guys bad.
Yeah, and then
So
somehow we won.
I would randomly post about it. And then I remember you come to me like, why the fuck you only post about when the Dodgers beat the Mets? Why don't you fucking ever talk shit about the other teams? And I was like, I didn't even fucking notice I was doing that, you know?
And then
so
we beat
before
you the
2016.
Yes. Then
after 2016, that's when we stopped because you sent me that big message about the World Series loss, and I was like,
but when we beat you guys the year with Chase Utley, when he slid in, broke Ruben to hide his leg, we didn't argue about that. That whole series, we didn't talk shit to each other.
I think we didn't argue, but I remember I think you did tell me, he was like, that was a dirty play by your player, man.
I was like that. I said, I hate that dude. I said, I can't stand him. I said, that guy's an idiot.
I think I said that was dirty. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think we were in agreement
I acknowledge it. To me, that was dirty. It really was. You know, on Facebook, they have the memories things. I'll have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, we got to look back at that because that's a lot of history
you can search for the dates, too, and go back and look at it. I'll try to find it.
Oh, you could do that? You could go back to the dates and look at that? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to look that up because that was some interesting times for our relationship, especially. It seemed like we were always like at each other one way or another.
I'm telling you, I'll have to find that. I'll have to find that paragraph you sent me about where you're telling me I'm sorry about the loss, brother. You know, And that was the end of it.
And I said, I've been there before. I cry when my teams lose. Or I cry when my Knicks lost the finals to the Spurs, and I cried when the Mets lost to the Yankees. I cried. I didn't cry with the Rangers because I was at work, but I remember leaving the building, and I seen on all the bars there, they see the Kings holding up the cup. That shit hurt my heart. You know, I cried when the Mets lost to the Royals in 2015. So, you know, I've been there before, man. And I cried when we won too.
People don't understand sports like that. Like,
no,
I know millions of people do, but millions of people don't. They laugh at us. Like, why do you care about sports that much? I don't know.
I did a thing, so I Googled it. You know, sports fans suffer from what's that, PTSD? It's been proven that sports fans are so invested in their team. We suffer from that. Because I can never be happy. No matter how much my teams are winning by, I always feel like we're going to lose. We can afford
it's funny, too, you say that because when the Warriors won that last championship in 2019, I was like, I'm happy. I'm like, good. But then when they started looking good again last year, I was like, yeah, that'd be cool if they won it again. But if they lose it, I wouldn't care. But then when it started coming down to it, I was like, oh my God, they got to win it. I started getting all fucking nervous and shit.
Yep.
I'm like, I do care again.
You can't relax. It's there with you forever. Like, you know, we suffer from that too. And my luck, my teams always have like these epic collapses. They can't hold on to lead. You know, the Giants just gave me those 2 Super Bowls that kind of like balanced it a little bit. But other than that, I suffer from a lot of heartbreak in sports.
Well, me too, man. Me too. That's why I'm saying I hope we win it tomorrow and continue going.
But for some reason, I view you like privileged sports fan for some reason. Maybe because of the Warriors, maybe. And then the Dodgers been so good for such a long time.
Well, but the Dodgers won the asterisk one.
The bubble.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like it, but the day they win a 172-game season, I'll be really happy for that one.
Yes.
You know. And then the Warriors, yeah, they won it. They won it last year, and I was emotional last year too, but
because it was unexpected.
The love I have for the 49ers and Warriors is way different.
It's way different. You went to the Kings parade. You did do that.
Oh yeah.
And I said, fun. This motherfucker. Of course, he goes to the parade when he beats my team. I was like, he makes a drive for that. I was like, but you know, I was classy. I said, congratulations, have fun. Meanwhile, I'm like, he fucking drove down because they beat the Rangers.
That was more like just me and trying to take my little brother on a road trip too.
How far was that? The parade was in LA? It was in Los Angeles?
What are you talking about? The Kings?
Yeah.
Oh,
you Kings parade, didn't you?
No, that was that was in LA. That's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
No, I went with my wife.
For the Kings one. Okay. I said, of course he makes the trip for that.
Yeah, I don't like those pictures though. That was when I was fat. I was big in those pictures.
I put some pounds on right now myself, man. Listen.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you gained it back? You gained some weight back?
Oh, yeah.
Because you were on a treadmill master. You were like on a roll.
Yeah, I was. I need to get back on it.
Me too. We got to do that challenge to each other again. We got to set some goals and challenge each other like we were doing.
I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you what I weigh.
I'll do the same.
And then when you come for the Super Bowl, I'm going to weigh less.
You know what? I told myself too, I'm like, damn, I'm going to Jared's. I need to lose a couple of pounds. I got to look presentable. I was like, I can't do it like that. I'm going to look, because I remember the last time we seen each other, it was different. Now I gained some weight, so.
Well, right now, I'm probably about the same weight I was back when he came.
Okay.
I just feel like shit, though, because I lost weight in the middle of that, you know. And I'm back up there.
What happened? Yeah, because you stopped posting videos of you on the treadmill. You stopped.
I just got too used to it, and then I was like, I lost weight. Now I'm good. But now I'm fat again. Not fat, but, you know.
The green tea. You don't do that no more?
Throw down if I had to. I could still throw down.
Yeah, we can still do it. We have to. You still take the green tea?
I did for the first time in like 4 months. The day before yesterday.
I know
It
you
didn't
were
do
on
it. It didn't do
No,
good.
no, because I
I
know,
mean, it helped a little bit, but it wasn't that satisfying.
yo, man, I remember I couldn't walk. That's how sore I was. I was so sore from wiping.
You still have some of the bags too, huh? You haven't used them all, huh?
No, I still have a whole box. I have like 2 boxes still in the cabinet. By the way, is that a Met shirt there next to you?
Where?
To your left.
Where?
It
Right
says
here?
Mets. It looks like a Met shirt. I saw the guy. It looks like a Met shirt next to
Yeah.
you. Yes,
Oh no, that's my chocolate skateboard there.
but that don't look like a Mets logo when you put the book there.
Chocolate skateboards, my.
All right, I was like, oh shit. Let me find out. I was like, all right. I think you know what I thought you were doing an Easter egg or something. I was like, Jared's putting some Easter eggs out there. Because from right here, it just say it looks like the Mets.
Oh, it does sound like Mets.
Yeah, it does. Look, it looks like a Met shirt.
Part of the M.
And then right there on the top, it looks like a
MES.
little Met logo. It looks like a tiny Met logo on top of the T.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks like a Met. It looks like you're representing the Mets. It looks good on you, though. It looks good on you. I gotta get you. I'm gonna bring you a hat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring you a Mets hat. I'm gonna get you.
You said you were gonna send me one, but just bring it.
I'm just bringing it. Oh, remind me too to bring Iguodala's book for you.
Yeah, because because I suck at shipping stuff.
Yeah, me too. It's a pain in the ass.
So I got you something too. Then I got
Yeah.
a hat for you too.
Thank you.
Mhm.
We'll represent each other. I'm gonna bring you the book. I'm gonna bring you the hat. Maybe a Met flag for the backdrop or whatever.
I'll put it up somewhere.
Cause you like the Mets on the low. You're like a closet Mets fan a little bit.
Well, now you guys are the Dodgers of the East.
That's what Steve Cohen said.
Oh.
Uncle Stevie. He said we're the Dodgers of the East.
Yeah.
So, and the Dodgers come from the East. So,
Yeah,
my brother, I love you, man. I can't wait to
love you too,
get
man.
over there.
It was
Can't
good.
wait. Yeah, see, we got to just do this more often. If you want, I don't know how your emotions are going to be, depending. We'll do this tomorrow after the game, man. We'll all, cool down, jump on later like I did.
It depends. Yeah, it really does depend. I mean, I give you props for coming on today. I really do.
Yeah, thank you.
Good.
I was like, you know what? I'm just going to face the camera, man. Fuck it. I missed the Giant.
You were to go on by yourself at first, or what?
Yeah, because I missed the Giant at the job, so everyone fucks with me about the Giants anyway. So I was like, let me just get on here now and just speak it out.
Because you said that at the perfect time. I had just barely got home. I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. But then when I was like, should I go to sleep or should I make a video real quick? And then that's what
Yeah,
you said. I'm like, oh shit. I was like,
Yeah,
just
we
get
gotta
on then.
push more content out anyway. So might as
Mhm.
well. Both of our teams, we got to
Well,
start
we got
taking
3
advantage of our
episodes.
teams,
We got
man.
3 videos out now.
Yeah,
For 2.5 weeks.
yeah, exactly, which is great for us. And then we got to start taking advantage of our teams like winning and being in competitive games and stuff. Man, every other channel does it. I don't know how those Giant streamers did it today though. They're just sitting there, just watching the game. They're down 28-0. But like towards the third quarter, they're like, okay, so who will draft in 20? They're like, let's see what we're gonna.
Also, they're watching, but they changed the subject to the
It's
future.
becoming draft talk. By the third quarter, it was all about the draft. So
Yeah.
I love you, my brother.
Love you too, man. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
See what happens tomorrow. I'll be in contact with you, good or bad.
Yeah,
Go 49ers. Go Niners.
we're gonna win. We're gonna win.
You guys will win tomorrow. No, and you will win the next week.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I have a feeling we're gonna be in your uncle's house watching the 49ers in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. I have a feeling against the Chiefs.
I really do hope so, man. I hope.
Let's do it. All right, my brother. See you. We'll be in touch
All right,
tomorrow,
man.
my man. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Corey, for watching, my brother.
Mhm.
Peace.
See you guys later.